Hey everyone, gonna try a new product out today. This is called Brake Dust Professional. I picked this product up from the folks at dipyourcar.com. New product that apparently they've been using on dipped wheels with some good success, and if it's good on something that's actually been coated with a plastic spray, it should be safe on most alloys. So they had a sale on it. And based on their recommendation, I picked up a quart, which is what they sell it in. Gonna give it a shot. Right now I'm doing a little bit of a test, make sure it doesn't do any damage to my Toyota Tacoma wheels. But apparently this is a touchless brake product. What you do is you just spray it on, leave it on for about 2 minutes. It'll turn red when it's chewing through that brake dust, and you should be able to hose it off, which is great because the Tacoma wheels aren't that easy to clean. They tend to pull the head off my cleaning brush when I try to jam it in there. So we're gonna give it a shot. Let you know. Give me 2 seconds here for this test, and then we're gonna actually start applying the product. Okay, we're back here at the rear wheels. I'm gonna do these first mainly because I just had my wheels rotated, so they're pretty much grungy as the fronts. Gonna spray it on, and let's just see what happens. They say if it's pretty grungy, give it a good coating. Got a quart of this stuff, so I'm trying not to be too crazy with it, but I'm gonna let that seep. Gotta give it 2 minutes. Smelling it. Trying to figure out what this stuff is made out of, because it's got an interesting aroma that I've smelled before. I don't know what it is, but definitely some sort of chemical. It's not like crazy noxious, knock you down, but it's definitely got an interesting whiff to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 3. And we'll take some pictures after that while I wait for this one to dry. Yummy purple. So it looks like the stuff is kind of chewing away. I'll take a peek here. It's definitely changing colors. The nice thing about the product is it's not let's see if you look at the front. It's disgusting. The good thing about the product so far is it's watery enough to spray on with a good pattern. It's not so watery that it doesn't stick. So it's got a good mix of viscosity, whatever's in it, that it actually coats the wheel, stays on there, and then gets a good spray coverage. So we're gonna let this bake a bit. And actually, I'm looking at the video, it's coming up on a minute, which means when I started, it's probably about 5 minutes ago. But I'm gonna let it. I don't know how long I should let it chew on it. I kind of worry about some of these products because you never know. So let's just give a spray here to this first wheel, see what happens. Getting in there. I have to say it's pretty impressive. It cleaned where I sprayed, and the only problem is there's a couple of spots in here that I didn't get. Might have gotten some spray, but they didn't get direct on there. So from the outside, you did a pretty good job. I mean, there's a couple spots here where obviously I missed, but the brake dust is so dissolved that it just comes off. So far, so good. Let's try one of the front wheels. Oh, this one looks disgusting. I gave it a good coating. it's not bad. The one thing I do have to say is, if the first time you're doing it, if you don't give it a really good coating of just about everything, wherever the product isn't, it's not going to totally dissolve the brake dust. So what you know, you're going to have to give it some manual. Like I can tell back here, I didn't get the spray on there, and I have to give it a little. But it seems to be so dissolved that the brake gunk just comes right off with, you know, any kind of a light thing. If you were to use like a pressure washer, which has a certain amount of physical push to it as well as just the water, I think it'd do much better. Let's hit this front one. I mean, for a quick, wow, look, I can see my wheels again demo. It definitely lives up to it. I don't see any problems with the wheels themselves. And for considering I didn't really touch anything, all I did was spray, walked away for a couple minutes, and then rinsed it off. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and, because I'm a little anal about this, and just gonna hit it with a little soap, and that should blow out the rest of that loose brake dust. But it's a good product, Brake Dust Professional, BDP, on sale now at dipyourcar.com. Okay, money shot. Hey, finished up all the wheels. Thought I'd give one last shout out and a couple of pictures for Brake Dust Professional. It did a great job. As you can tell, wheels pop out a lot better than they used to before the cleaning. Just take a look at the backs here, nice and shiny. One thing I would have to say is, if you really want touchless, I would definitely recommend using this with a medium setting pressure washer. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do a little scrubbing and spraying. I can tell where I didn't spray and the brake dust is still that grimy kind of oily consistency. It doesn't want to come off. But for every place I did spray, it came off, made the wheels pop. Looks much better. And it was a heck of a lot easier than scrubbing like crazy. So I can recommend it. It's a good product. Head on over to dipyourcar.com, or if Brake Dust Professional has set up their website yet, you can look there directly. But I think Dip Your Car's got it at the same price, so why not give them a shout? All right. If you like the video, subscribe. Thank you for watching.